Howdy, folks. Just want to make a little video here before hitting the hay. All this turmoil going on, you never know what's going to happen the next day. Here, I'm just looking at a few things over here, folks, right over here, like over there. Pro-Israeli Israel group in the United States scrambles to save Syria strike resolution. Not good. Here, former Prime Minister Tony Blair wins $1 million Israeli Leadership Prize. Don't sound too good to me either. I'm just going down the list here. Oh, here, this woman on Fox TV says, "Why is gassing Arabs a bad thing?" Oh, folks, this is bad news. I read something that some military personnel are upset with Obama's choice to invade Syria on provocation, no threat to the United States, etc. You know, they're playing the high moral ground here. But where were they with Libya? Where were they with Afghanistan? Where were they with Iraq? And all the wars before that, Vietnam War, Korea War. You know, the only reason they're a little nervous now, they want to play this high moral thing, is because Russia said they're going to push back. Russia and China said they're in this game now. Well, they were in Vietnam War, but I think they're going to be in a little bit of a different way. So, it's not good, folks. Add another thing here. Why didn't the United States invade Israel when it was using chemical weapons against Palestinians? Why didn't somebody invade the United States when we were using chemical weapons at Waco, Texas? We're using chemical weapons in chemtrails, geoengineering. But then Syria, somebody in Syria, the rebels in Syria use chemical weapons. The American-backed rebels use chemical weapons. And we have to blame the other people so we can fight. You know, this is every single war we get into is because of lies. I don't have all this, folks. Look it up yourself. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm just an average person that, you know, we can think of these things, talk it over, and does it make sense or does it not make sense? Folks, we just have to stop all this stuff. You know, all these judges that throw everybody in jail for X amount of years or whatever, what if they sent them to Reiki training school? Believe me, these people getting out of jail would be a lot better people than without the Reiki training, healing training. We gave the Syrians, rebels, Al-Qaeda, $1 billion. Just imagine if we gave $1 billion to them in the form of Reiki healing training. You know what? I think Israel might be a better place too. might might think it's a good idea and start killing everybody. Well, why doesn't Israel, at $11 million a day, why don't any of them take a single Reiki healing class? They could do some healing over there. That's what they need. They don't need any more bullets or guns. Well, look at the Senate, the United States Senate, Congress, legislators, and every state. Folks, it trickles down. What you see in Washington is the same thing that happens on the state level. It's the same thing that happens on the county level. It's the same thing that happens on the township level. It's the same thing that happens in the city level. This whole country, world is infested with this bad attitude, folks. And here's the end of it. I mean, here it is. This is what we get. So anyway, folks, I just would like to get this out here. I'm kind of tired. And maybe these positive vibrations can save the world or help some kind of intercept message through the airwaves will be construed as not everybody is violent on this planet. There are some people that don't want any of this stuff. And I'm not talking about just wars. What's a patriot? A patriot is for that flag, what that flag represents, what the history of that flag represents. What the social patriot is social. So to be a patriot of the United States, that means you're socially in the mix with wars, killing people, nukes, depleted uranium, polluting the entire planet, nuclear power plants that leak all over the place, chemtrails, blah, blah, blah. This is the patriot. Or then you're going to say, no, the patriot is not for all those bad things, but it's for killing all illegal aliens, etc. Putting them in jail, kicking them out, being hostile. It's all wrong, folks. The entire mindset of all this stuff is wrong. We need to be a patriot of planet Earth first. Do your duty for planet Earth and everybody on planet Earth, then you can be a patriot to your country. A lot of patriotism means you've got to support killing the other people, or fighting them, or union, pension, benefits, etc. So all the good stuff. Patriot, different country, is for their social. Now, the social structure, what makes that country individual? It's individual stuff is I'm not complaining about that, but ultimately it leads to killing, murder, greed, corruption, payoffs, etc. All right, folks, I gotta go. I gotta keep this under 10 minutes. Be good to one another. Be kind, peaceful, like each other, pay forward, do not hurt anybody, don't tell any lies. Learn to be a good person.